was the crown prince that everyone feared, but few knew that he was actually a woman. To survive in the Deep Palace, she showed the cruelest side of herself to the world. Not only did she eliminate the rebels, but she also took down the other princes one by one with her sword. The only ones who knew her secret, aside from her late mother, were the eunuch commander of the Eastern Depot, whom she herself had promoted. What she never expected was that the eunuch would eventually rebel alongside the Prince of Huainan and publicly expose that she was a woman. Though her death was certain, she felt no fear. "You bunch of traitors, die with me." As soon as she spoke, everyone charged at her. In the end, she fought with all her strength and killed the traitor with a single strike. But she still couldn't escape her own tragic death. Then, just as she fell to the ground with regret, the next moment, when she opened her eyes again, she found herself back 3 months earlier. At that moment, outside her door, the heir of the Prince of Huainan was kneeling, begging her to spare the Grand Tutor who had once shown him kindness. The woman knew clearly that in her past life, the Grand Tutor had been detained by the Eastern Depot for pleading on behalf of the people. And in the end, both the Grand Tutor and the heir were executed. Having been given another life, she would not make the same mistake again. So she walked up to the heir and said, "I can show mercy. You stay and serve me." Though the heir knew how ruthless she was, he had no choice but to submit for the sake of his mentor. But the woman's real goal was to use him as a tool for revenge. Then she took the heir to the Eastern Depot prison. Just as the eunuch commander was about to force a false confession from the Grand Tutor, the woman stepped in and saved him. Under her questioning, the commander casually pinned a false charge on the Grand Tutor. Although the heir tried hard to defend the Grand Tutor, the commander, backed by the woman, acted as if he didn't care at all. At that point, the woman suddenly spoke, ordered the commander to kneel, and made him slap himself as punishment. Then, on her orders, the Grand Tutor was released. After sending the Grand Tutor away, the woman pretended to be concerned and reached out to help the commander up.
左右手皆有茧，一心一救。
It was then that she realized the man before her was not the same eunuch commander from before. What she didn't know was that the current commander was actually someone who had read her story and transmigrated into it.